That was both one of the better episodes and one of the weirder episodes I've seen in a very long time, and considering the fact that 2 episodes ago we had a killer Santa Claus, well, that's saying a lot. Ahem. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Immortal Cave and SameWayTrust.blogspot.ca. As usual, put a link to my blog in the description. This is the review for the name game. If you've seen this episode, just hearing the title will make you probably either laugh or facepalm. More laugh for me, actually. So, Sister Judy, is she's in full swing at the in the asylum, and she she's gone full nuts because they put her through the electroshock therapy, and well, let me put it this way: because she broke that record last time, thank God she did. That song was driving me nuts. They put in a new record machine, and she randomly hits a couple buttons, hits the song, the name game, and they do a, I'm not joking, full 2-3 minute sequence of her hallucinating a 60s upbeat and peppy musical scene. I'm not joking. This show has a musical. Oh dear. I will admit it was, I think it might have been to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. It was still fairly weird. Don't misunderstand me. It was fairly weird. But I did enjoy it for what it was worth because I was kind of face palming during the scene, but now that I think about it, it actually wasn't that bad. Um, it was just very, very strange. And at the end of it, she kind of warned, I think Sister Claudia is the name of the head nun. I don't know what the exact term is, but the older lady she was speaking to earlier in the season. And she kind of mentioned, like, Lana, like, she can't talk very well because she's gone kind of, because of the electroshock therapy, kind of left her still pretty wacky. But she kind of mentioned, get Lana out of here. She doesn't belong here. Get her out of here. And I think the sister believed her because I think in the next episode it's gonna. And I've only seen a little bit of the next episode. I messed up the recording of the first time of me trying to do this, so this is me just trying to backpedal about like a minute into the next episode. I was gonna do a double, but I decided not to. Monsignor is still alive. I thought he died at the end of the last one, but Death just kind of mentioned, like, look, God has a plan for you. Lucifran, Sister Eunice, is evil. She's possessed by the devil. You gotta deal with that. He goes back. He knows what he's dealing with. Tries to exorcise her. It doesn't go that well. And then the two of them were talking on the spiral staircase. And long story short of it, while Sister Eunice was in control, he whiffed her over the banister. Lucifran is in fact dead. I think. I'll get to my feelings more on that in a second. The whole stuff with Lana, Kit, and Dr. Thredson. The long and short of it comes down to Grace is still alive because the aliens brought her back somehow and apparently accelerated the growth of the child they were going to have because, you know, they boinked. Or borked, depending on how you like to use the term. They had relations, nonetheless. And so, Kit's got a kid, Grace is still alive. Dr. Thredson was threatening the two of them and saying, look, get me get me that tape of the confession. You give me that, your kids and your wife will be fine. Your kids and your girlfriend will be fine. Of course, Lana hit it, and basically saying, like, you hurt them, I'm going to leak that to the police, and then you're screwed. So, I do like the way that that's all heading. I'm still a little confused by the aliens. Still not sure how to feel about the aliens, but we'll see how that goes. But finally, the biggest moment was with Dr. Arden. Dr. Arden not only kills all of his experiments, but he kind of reveals, and again, he's still a Nazi rapist. So I'm still not exactly having high pity for the guy, but at the same time, he does seem legitimately sorry for some things. He doesn't say it, but I do hope he is actually legitimately sorry for sorry for his experiments, for his treatment of people during the series. I hope he is, because he has a lot of very good moments in this. Basically saying, like, I want the innocent humans back. I don't like this devil-possessed version. And there's that, and there's also the fact that when she does die, and he's going to cremate her, he goes in with her. He puts himself on the gurney with her. And I have to admit, I do have to have some kind of, not pity again, just odd respect for him, at least realizing, like, I fucked up so bad. Like, beyond belief. That it caused the death of this innocent. A long way around of it. So, I'll go in with her. And you know what? I do have to have some kind of respect for him. He's still a Nazi rapist, so I don't like him. But I still have to give him credit where credit is due. Now, it was a very good episode. The name game sequence was still weird, but I do like the episode all in all. So, when I get back to this episode, Spilt Milk, I have only seen like a couple of scenes. Not even a couple of scenes, like a minute. So, I'll get back to this in my next part with Spilt Milk in a moment. Because I'm actually marathoning the rest of the episodes. I'm going to get this done today. So, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you on the next episode.